go. Leo, my G,
Oh,
my brother.
what's good?
I have a question for you, kind sir.
Yes, sir.
If Netflix gave you a blank check and said, Leo, we love you. I don't really need to see what you wrote down. Just send me the show. We'll give you the budget. What show would that be? What show would that be? Now, keeping in mind, I watched some Netflix content. I canceled my subscription because clearly this is what they're actually doing.
Oh, yeah.
Content.
Yeah, that's true.
Clearly, they are just giving people blank checks to write whatever, and nobody looks at it because most of it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, man, we need to cash in on that. I mean, look, I can come up with a show. So if I could use any content, I've been thinking about this for a while, actually. I would make a Wolverine show. Actually, it wouldn't even be a Wolverine show. Wolverine from Marvel. Netflix probably couldn't even get that since Disney's got Disney Plus and Hulu now.
Yeah.
But if for some reason it all worked out, I'd make, I guess, a Logan show. Not even, this is like a show based on not necessarily him growing up as a kid. I don't want to see that. I want to see him as a teenager. I can't stand these shows where it's mainly teenagers doing teenager things and not that gets old. I want to see when he's been around, he's, I don't know, 50 something years old, but he still looks about 20 or something. And it's just him going through his life before he gets to the Weapon X thing. Maybe they encountered him a little bit.
So maybe Civil War Wolverine, perhaps?
Civil War Wolverine through some other wars, a little thing, because he met up with Captain America in the comics, something like that. There's so much you can do with him because he's been around for so long, kind of in the background doing his own thing. And of course, with his healing factor and his age, you can just put him anywhere in any era. There's even a story where I think he's in London and he helps out a young Blade before Blade becomes Blade. He saves Blade from vampires. So I don't know if I want to do one season, 8 episodes or whatever on one time period. I probably would.
Okay.
But if not, I would do that. I would do, if I had the money, this is my choice. I'd have Logan running around. I'll start off somewhere kind of early, but not, teenager or anything. And for 8 episodes, it's just him in a certain time period. I'll toss in some Easter eggs here and there. If it's World War II Logan, then, a little bit with Captain America or whatever. If it's a little past that, it's with Blade in London, or just Logan around the world doing his own.
How about his time in Madripoor, baby? How about his time in Madripoor?
Man, he done been everywhere, done did everything.
After seeing Madripoor in the Winter Falcon and Winter Soldier, after seeing that setting, man, that looks like an ideal spot for a TV show because shit goes down.
Yeah, you can do a whole show.
Vegas, it's like Vegas turned up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Vegas late that night. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if Netflix called me up, that's the first thing I'd pitch. And if they turn it down, I'd come up with something. I'm getting that money. I'd come up with something else.
They just came up with some show called the Jupiter Rising Show, whatever the hell that goddamn show is. If they can give that trash ass show some money, they can give you some goddamn.
I think it's based off a comic, ain't it? Or
I don't know,
novel or something.
As a general rule of thumb, I don't watch Netflix original content. But with that being said, I am watching Demon Slayer right now. It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's not the original content. They just got anime on it.
They just got that's not even original, right?
Yeah, some of these shows it says original content on. I'm like, no, it's not.
They bought it. Yeah.
They bought it. Yeah. They trying to be slick. Yeah, Netflix. Once I get done watching the show to 100, I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut that thing off. I mean,
yeah, I just got it back because I wanted to watch Demon Slayer and Yasuke. I do still got to finish 100. But yeah, I shut mine down for like 5 months just because I didn't need it. Like, dude, this is bad.
Right.
I felt insulted by some of the stuff they were offering. Like the original content stuff, I felt insulted. Man. Like,
yeah.
They are doing this to me. Do you think am I a joke to you? Or
they just doing too much. They just whatever, and then hope which I guess it kind of makes sense. Someone's gonna bite on something. And they keep raising the prices, so something must be working.
Yeah, but look, man, stop with the blank checks, Amazon. After my show and Goday's show, stop it with the blank checks. No more. Vet this stuff, man. Vet the stuff. Some of this stuff is just goddamn. Ugh.
Yeah, it's on the chopping block for me.
So going down the line on that on the Logan show.
Yeah.
Who are some of the characters you would like to see kind of come his way? We gotta put in Easter eggs. That's the Marvel blueprint now.
Yeah.
Got to show some Easter eggs. You got to maybe link outside the greater world. Who would be some of the people you would see coming into his universe and interacting with villain, hero, or in between?
There's so many. There's so many that's been around for so long. Like Apopla's been around for a while. Mr. Sinister, he's always dabbling in with experimenting on people. Yep. The military, of course, they're always trying to get something out of somebody. So I definitely want to see him interact with Captain America. It's one of the things that they didn't have the opportunity to do because in the MCU because Foxx and
Foxx, yeah.
I would love to see that. Him and Spider-Man, that's too modern. I wouldn't mind seeing him find his way to Wakanda. All over the world. He's been everywhere, and
maybe him and his relationship with the what was his girlfriend in the cartoons? I know she's his real girlfriend.
And he's got a lot of kids everywhere. I'll say that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind seeing his kids pop up. I think one of his more popular kids is Draken. He's got like claws coming out from the front and two from the back, and he's crazy and nuts. Just, I don't want to say like the everyday life of Logan, but kind of like
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, but kind of like the Hulk old TV show. He just wandering around doing whatever because people are chasing him. He's just constantly on the move, so he can't stay in one place too long.
That makes a lot of sense too.
But yeah, Mr. Sinister, young versions of all these characters because I don't want to get too modern. So
Mr. Sinister especially because he's always around.
Was that?
I said Mr. Sinister especially because he's always around. Right. I really like Mr. Sinister's story arc with Storm in the cartoon run. I like that little story arc they had.
Right.
Very, very, very intriguing stuff, man. I looked up Logan's girlfriend. The one I'm talking about in particular is Mariko. I've always found that relationship to be really, really fascinating, right? Because it was sort of a love-hate relationship, a very, very passionate relationship. Two mutants that are very damaged people, clearly.
Yeah.
Like that kind of stuff really interests me, right? I like watching damaged people
do
more damage to each other. Like, let me see. Why she fuck you up, son? What did she do, son? I need to see it. Why are you so fucked up?
Right. Yeah. All his relationships are wild. He has a relationship with Storm at one point.
Yep.
Of course, Jean Grey, and he's been part of different teams. There's one from Canada. I forget the name.
This is an off the cuff question because you mentioned Jean Grey.
Was that?
This is an off the cuff question because you mentioned Jean Grey. But
all right,
do you think Scott and Jean ever get down with the old threesome? You know what I'm saying? Did Scott, and Jean ever beat chicks? I need to know. Okay, I need to know. You think they ever did that in the comic run? Is that a part of something that they put in? Because I hadn't read them all. I'm familiar, but I hadn't read them all. I know it was like a little love triangle at one point. Because Jean, she kind of saw something, and Jean was in love with the tortured soul that was Logan. Like she really kind of is that thing. Like they say all the time, women like try to heal bad boys.
Yeah,
she saw something in Logan. She wanted. She was intrigued, man. And
look,
Scott was.
I'll tell you this.
I didn't like it.
Cyclops is my least favorite X-Men of all time. He's one of my least characters in comic books. I give more to Batman. I like Batman more than I like Scott Summers. I think Cyclops is extremely useless.
Is that why Fox did them the way they did them in the movie run?
I called up Fox. I like, look, no, he's got to go.
He ain't the one. But look, he's the leader of the X-Men. Hey, so at least spice him up. Don't kill him off. Don't get rid of him, but dish him. I'm like, dude, that's kind of shady.
Nah, I
played by James Marsden. Poor Marsden. He was in Westworld, dying as the robot hero, always getting shot. Then your Cyclops, you're always somewhere getting shot or beat. I feel bad.
That's why he sucks. But did they all beat Cheeks? I'm gonna go with no. But if they did, Jean wouldn't let them know.
Or you don't think so? Oh, so she's
touch them on the skull, you know what's going on, and then she's like, "Yeah, I can. Yeah, this can work.
This will work.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, she can go all out. You know what? Calm down here.
What do you think happened? Tell me.
Huh?
Tell me what do you think happened?
Look, I'm just saying he got a healing factor. You can do whatever you want to him.
But then again, you also gotta be scared because he got the claws, man. And he get excited, bro, and he all of a sudden, hit you with that claw, man. And now all of a sudden they so love no more.
Look, you put the Phoenix Force in Jean Grey, all bets are off.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, because that thing might least at Phoenix, bro. You don't know what you're gonna get into. You're right. Yeah, I'm talking about Cyclops. I'm talking about Wolverine. You get in the bed with Jean Grey. You don't know what you'll get.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on this subject, but we're here. But those are my thoughts. You asked the question, I answered it.
That's what I do. Okay, I'm just saying it. The love triangle. They played it up in the movies. They played it up in the cartoon run. I know it's part of comic book art. At some point, maybe Scott's like looking around, like, look, man, I love my lady, and she's into this fucking bad boy. Here I am. I'm a lame ass dude with this laser eye. Maybe I'll do what I can do. Maybe I'll just let her do that as long as I can watch. Or maybe I'm in the closet. I don't know. So you think Wolverine cooked Cyclops? That's what you just said. Y'all heard it live on air right here on the. Y'all heard it live on the A Bit Off Topic podcast from Leo Santos Bode himself.
Look,
Wolverine cooked Cyclops.
It wouldn't work. Cyclops don't get down like that. He's the want to be a good boy and all that. And look,
so maybe he kind of indulges in the darker side of himself. Like, look, I tell you what, I don't know what's happening. I'm in the closet. Don't tell Wolverine, no, he don't kill.
Jean's gonna have to look. He can smell. He would be able to smell Cyclops in the closet. Like, come on, man. Why are we still talking about this? Like, what are we doing, man? Come on. What's going on? Like, look.
Podcast. Listen, this is an adult podcast. Sometimes people ask questions like this, okay? Sometimes.
Sure.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess so. The
Wolverine walks in the room. Yeah, to get undressed.
That's
Scott. Motherfucker.
Speaking of that, there is a little off topic of the topic that we're off of. There is a comic book or at least a series where Superman and Wonder Woman go at it, and they're like blowing through mountains and all kinds. They're doing a lot of property damage.
A lot of hedonistic bullshit going on.
Yeah,
just nut off. You guys are nasty. They go to the bed.
A lot of fans weren't for it. I'm like, come on, man.
So they damaged because they burned down a Target.
Come on now, like we get it. But come on now, like
they super people, man. I mean, you can't just bust regular nuts. You
got take that to the moon or something.
They probably did that too. That's where them craters came from. That's not.
You know what? This is even more so property damage. I wouldn't mind a little series, 4-episode series about, I don't know, the crews that got to clean that up. If they're
kind of like in the Spider-Man movies where they had my main man Vulture and his crew. Yeah, they're responsible for clean up all that stuff. Yeah, dope.
Because the way they don't clean it up afterwards, it is too natural. So there's got to be something set in.
Somebody's got to be cleaning that up. Who got that contract? That's a Tony Stark contract.
And then you can dive more into it. Or like, oh, politicians want to create more jobs, so they're releasing villains to create more damage and stuff like that.
Yeah, you do all kinds of weird shit. Yeah. It's like in The Boys with a corporation, they're making super villains so you can have an excuse for superheroes, right? Yeah. That's a dope concept. I like that concept.
And then when they do damage to somebody, they give them a check. Here you go.
But we already know Wayne Enterprises or Stark Industries. They'll be the ones to get that contract. Because Batman's curious ass. He wants to wreck it so he can kind of filter through and figure out who he's fighting. I got to figure out how the way I can set Martian Manhunter on fire for hours, but I can only do that if you find me a sweat on the battlefield. Need you to find me a sweat, and I'll compose it, and I'll come up with a very specified chemical compound.
I bet Cecil wish he had a Batman.
Yes,
take down Omni-Man.
Yes.
He ain't gonna be able to rely on Mark talking him out. Like, look, we just keep making clones of Mark, and then whenever Omni-Man come back, send out one of them, get his ass beat. Then we
just keep doing that and running.
Doing that over and over again.
That's something Batman would do to come up with Omni-Man. Batman would come up with something.
He would.
Batman. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this motherfucker into a new galaxy. All right, it's not gonna kill him, but that son bitch is gonna be going like 100 years. It'll buy us 100 years to get ready for that son bitch. And any other motherfuckers that come over here. All right, yeah.
Oh, humans gonna forget in 100 years.
It takes less than that. All right.
All right. So we done exacerbated my concept from Logan to beating cheeks to cleaning up. So if Netflix gave you a blank check, or Hulu, whoever, Disney Plus, what kind of content would you?
We're going with Netflix because they're the only ones that clearly do this. Netflix is very specific on this one. They're the only ones that clearly do this.
Right.
All right. So if it was my show, you gave me an 8-episode run. I came up with 3 concepts.
All right.
And look, we're doing this in a vacuum, all right? So I'm not considering property rights and who has what intellectual IP stuff. I consider any of that. Right. So I came up with the Amazonians of Themyscira. I would love to see a TV show based on the politics of Themyscira, like Queen Hippolyta, Wonder Woman, and just the inner workings. Not so much focus on Wonder Woman, but more so her mother and the politics of the place. I like that concept.
Is this like post Wonder Woman or pre Wonder Woman?
I guess for the purposes of this one, be post Wonder Woman. Just after she's decided that she's gonna go out into the world. To me, that's interesting. Okay. The friction between her and the mother, right? And now she's back, and they don't really know how to feel about it. Even though they love her, but because once you leave, you're not supposed to come back. Like you're not allowed. Right? You're dirty, filthy, part human now, right? But
unless you're what's his name? What's the old boy got his head chopped off? From Apocalypse Crew.
Oh, yeah.
You just show up and take your stuff.
You can just show up. You just beam in that doing.
You ain't supposed to do that. It's against the law.
You already left. You're not supposed to be back. First of all, you're a man. You get out of here. This is not your area. Dude's like, listen, I'm looking for a mother box. Y'all got it. Fuck your rules. I'm taking my shit. Getting out of here. All right? Back up off me. Back up off me.
I can't believe I forgot his name.
Damn, what was his damn name? How the hell we forget his name? Damn.
Look, in 4 hours, I forget a lot of things.
I forget all kinds of shit. It's a thing my brain does naturally because there's a lot going on in here. Right. I can't hold it all. So it's like,
that's why I keep the hat on. I got you.
That's why I keep my hat on. All my thoughts in here. I got a thing that Dumbledore had in Harry Potter where I take my most pressing memory, then I peel them out of my head and I put them.
Is that a snapback?
Yeah, this is snapback.
So it leaks out the back. I got it.
Yeah. I pull it out and I get rid of it. But when I want to recall it, I can. It's called Google. When I want to recall it, I can. But I pull it out because there's just so much happening up here, and my brain is not as big as Ultron's, so I can't remember all this shit. Right? So
it didn't work out for him. He
drove him crazy. So maybe I'm doing a wise thing here.
I mean, so how old was he? Like Ultron was only what?
He was 15 minutes old. Got on the internet and was like, "Yo, you motherfuckers are a problem, G."
I mean, like his whole lifespan, he wasn't up and running for that long.
He was like 2 days old in total. Yeah, it was like a 2 days. He's like 2 days old.
2 days.
Going crazy. He was born 10 minutes later. He's on the internet. It's like, oh, You guys are a problem. Yeah, y'all gotta go. 2 days later, he's like, I know how I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna turn this one village into a meteor. Biblical
Yeah.
shit.
I'm,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just kill all humans.
He had a point. Listen,
Whatever.
seen the Gaza Strip. He has a point. All right, betray. Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, another concept I really like. I'm gonna give you three before I peel off and pick one. Another one I really like the thought of Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars, like the video game.
Oh, okay.
I like that idea for a TV show run because you got Darth Revan, you got the old school Jedi in charge of trying to keep the Republic together at that time.
Yeah,
that's another. That stuff is so rich and so deep that I think you could peel off 8 episodes quite easily. And that will go from 1 season to like 5 because there's just a lot going on. But I like Darth Revan is a really interesting character to me, and I really want to know more about him. I know we got all these books and graphic novels, and I've been reading through slowly but surely. I hadn't got to Revan yet, because there's just so much. There's so much reading Star Wars. Oh, side note, have you ever listened to the audiobooks for Star Wars? Because I feel like that's actually the best way to do it.
No, I haven't.
The audiobooks are great because they play like music. They set the tone. The guy's not just reading the book.
Yeah.
Right? Like there's music in the background. Like you can hear, if there's fighting in the background, you can hear the fight, right? There's, all right, it's real cool. The last one I started to read was The Fall of, God dang it, what was it? When, man, to my memory. The girl with the girl everyone loves right now, with the orange skin, the white and blue braids.
Ahsoka
Tano? Yeah. I read her graphic novel. Well, I got halfway through. I didn't quite finish it because I got a new phone and I got to re-download Audible. Super interesting stuff. So if you like Star Wars and you like the graphic novels, try the audiobooks, because if you're like me, man, you ain't got a lot of time on the road a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't have a lot of time to just read a physical book. So audiobooks are how I do it. Audiobooks and podcasts. And Star Wars audiobooks are really, really, really good. The story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. I read that story.
Oh yeah,
that's a dope story. Like the story, Darth Plagueis was dope. Like, so for people that don't know, Darth Plagueis was obviously the master of Darth Sidious, and Darth Sidious told a story about how he killed Darth Plagueis to take his place in the Silver Realm. Well, the actual audiobook for Darth Plagueis is an actual history of Plagueis. And a surprise, he actually killed his master too.
Yeah. And that's just kind of how it goes.
The Sith are one big death cult, and in order to beat a man, you got to beat the man, and you got to kill the man.
Right? That's the rule of 2.
The rule of 2. Actually, Plagueis and Sidious, they're actually more of a rule of 1. All right, just me. The rest of you fucking fucks don't belong here. Unlimited power to me and to me only.
Right.
But Darth Plagueis, man, his story is real intriguing. The guy that reads that book has a great, real deep, gravelly sort of voice, real kind of a creepy voice reading the story, because it's like reading as first person as he was Darth Plagueis going through the world. Super dope. So I like Knights of the Old Republic as a setting for a Star Wars story. We can get away from the Skywalkers. No one heard of a Skywalker yet. All those people, prophecy, midichlorians. We don't have to talk about any of that. All right, get it out of here.
But what about Jar Jar? Where's his graphic novel?
Misa. I will not do that. I will not. I hope they may have one for Jar Jar, and I'll never know it because I hate Jar Jar as a character. Misa. I like to read.
I listened to this guy. I think his YouTube channel is called The Lore Master. He picks this random stuff to talk about in Star Wars, and that's what really got me interested in Star Wars, all the lore and all the stuff in between. One of the questions that was asked to him was whatever happened to Jar Jar after
after he gave Plagueis all that power, because dumbass Padme gave him the power.
And basically he was like, after that, Jar Jar shut the hell up. He stopped talking because the last time he spoke, he gave this dude power and everything went to shit.
The last time he spoke, he gave goddamn Senator, what's his name?
I forget.
Yeah, well, he gave the senator, aka
Yeah.
Darth Sidious,
Palpatine.
Senator
Yeah.
Palpatine, the power to become Darth Sidious. Thanks a lot,
Yeah.
Jar Jar
And,
Binks. Fuck.
and he was like, yeah, after that, he did nothing significant with his life, and eventually he got replaced. He was like,
I believe there is a story arc of him somewhere being old in his home world. He's just like an
right.
old beaten down man. And
Yeah.
like you say, he tried to keep a low profile because he's like, I'm the one that did that thing that we all under right now.
Yeah. It's like, oop, that was me, my bad.
Look, I blame Padme too. Why the hell would you give Jar Jar Binks damn power to give him
Look,
power?
I blame a lot of them. There's a lot of blame to go around. I'll say that.
A lot of blame to go around.
Yeah.
Fucking Yoda always want to sit back and think on. I need a blunt and I'll think on it before I give you an answer. I'm gonna go in my room. He's going to rest on it. You're going to smoke a blunt. I know what you're doing, Yoda. Come out of there.
Look, the dude 900 years old can't speak correct English. Like, y'all, if y'all ain't figured out by now, he
ain't got it all figured out, man.
He ain't putting all his effort into something.
Yeah.
Like, come on now.
He's somewhere having a secret baby, clearly. You asshole. Not taking care of the child.
Maybe he reproduced like sponges or something. They just fall off, and then it's like, here, I got a kid now.
Nah, I think he beat cheeks with that one female, whatever species grew him,
right?
Grew him are. Yeah.
She's got a good, interesting story as well.
Does she? Okay. I never knew that.
They're all old as shit.
Yeah. They get to be like 98.
I don't know. She like fell in some hole and lived there for like hundreds of years and just like kept getting strong over the years. And then I think it's weird. I think the people like prayed to the hole or whatever, and then something happened and she was able to get out. And all these people got great stories. Even Mace Windu and post getting thrown out the window because apparently he survived.
You never die when you fall in Star Wars.
Yeah.
The rule of thumb is when you fall in shafts, when you fall outside, when you fall into nuclear things, you'd never die. Don't worry about it. Oh, you're gonna come back.
Yeah, unless your head get cut off, like old boy, like Anakin did old boy after he cut off his hands. I'm thinking he's still alive.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's like vampires. It's like
Boba made it out.
Who?
Boba Fett made it out.
Boba Fett made it out.
Who got 8?
When you fall in crevices into the dark, insidious beast, don't worry, you'll be back. All right. It might scar your face up a little bit. You won't die.
Yeah, you'll be
chop you in half, aka Darth Maul style. Don't worry, you'll come back as like a half Spider-Man, half, whatever the hell you are. You'll be a deranged spider person, cockroach, eating trash in the caves. You'll be one of them people, but you won't die.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Star Wars has a lot of rules.
They do.
Stormtroopers can't shoot. You never die when you fall down.
The transition from clones to stormtroopers is a good read as well.
Yes, because they actually intermingled politics into that, right? Because those clones were getting old.
Yeah,
and it was like, man, we keep paying for all these clones to retire. This shit's getting expensive. When the hell, like, how do we kind of prevent this? You're right. It was a nice political story about how they phased those new crews in.
Yeah, and it's like clear that these things, clones are bred to follow orders and be military, and then you just got these bumpkins who can't hit shit with a target. But it's cheaper, so I was like, all right, we'll just kidnap and
do that. Now I got a question. What I found interesting is that the fact that the Empire would consider post-career options for clones, the original clones. Like, I thought that was interesting, but I'm figuring y'all the Empire. You don't just face them. Right. You don't just get them out of here. Oh no, you take care of them. They got packages. Oh, you got a 401k, career options and whatnot. I didn't know that. It's like it's thinking about the bureaucracy of the Empire is kind of dope. Like, oh, you take care of old clones.
So you bringing that up, first thing that popped in my head is getting your mule in the acres.
Getting my 40 acres in my mule, man.
You know how you got those 40 acres in your mule?
How'd you get the 40 acres in?
Oh, you've been a slave your whole life. You didn't run away. Here's your mule and your 40 acres. Good job.
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
No, thanks. I'm not giving up to that. That's how you got your mule and your acres.
But they were bred for that, man.
We talking
It
about
was
clones, right?
clones.
Okay. Jeez,
Well,
man.
that got darker quickly, but
Well, you brought it up. Oh man, yeah. We created you to do these specific things. You made it out. Here you go.
think about this: the empire treated their retired slaves better than America.
Look.
Think about that.
So I mean, like, so the clones. You talking about the clones or the stormtroopers?
The clones.
They're gonna die off. It's not like they're gonna last long.
Yeah.
You know. So I I think it would be more of because the empire is the governing party. It's the superpower.
Yep.
So it's not like it's 100% evil. That's just
it's like any other bureaucracy, right?
Yeah, any huge country.
I say, yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like it's not like it's not all bad. It's just that's just how it was. And then you got the small factions like, nah, this kind of sucks. Let's try to change that. But because when Clone Wars, we saw the one clone that defected and started a family. Well, he didn't start a family. He was, I think it was like a single, a widow with the kids. And he started a farm life and all that. But the other clones were like, nah, you defected, you left here and all that.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued to see what happened with him when Order 66 went down.
I think that's Fives, and I think that's the same clone that reappears in the Star Wars, the other cartoon.
No, this is they went to some random planet, and
okay, so it's not the same guy.
No, and
that's Rex. I'm thinking about Rex.
Yeah, you're thinking about Rex. Yeah. And the lady was like, or the kids were like, "Oh yeah, we saw Dad out in the field." They're like, nah, it shouldn't be him. And then it's like, oh, he's a clone. And he was like, yeah, I gave up that life to start a family. I wonder if he got affected by Order 66.
Well, there were no Jedi around though, so maybe he did get it, and he went looking for some Jedi on that planet he was on. It's like, shit, what do I do now?
Right. I got these corns I got to bring in for the harvest. I worry about them Jedi later.
Y'all flipped the switch on me. Ain't no Jedi around here. Shit. Right. You go maybe kill my family. I don't know. hit him with the Anakin. I don't know.
Anakin.
Come inside. Come inside. Just walk in the door. Just walk in the door waving the 4-4.
Man, there's so much blame to go around. I had to say that.
Yeah. The Star Wars world in general, and Disney Plus is finally exploring it. The world is so wide, it's so vast, there's so many stories to tell.
Yeah.
About a goddamn Skywalker story. Rey Skywalker in a made-up name.
Oh.
Tired of it. You and your made-up name.
Hey, they were smart to put that at the end because I would have walked out if that was the middle of the movie. if she jumped in to fight Palpatine, like, oh, I'm Rey Skywalker.
Like,
I'll YouTube the rest later. I'm good. That's so stupid, man.
Done. I'm out.
Yeah,
I feel you. Okay, so to get back on track. Okay, so KOTOR, that's another one. My third one would be a Harry Potter themed story about the interior workings of the Ministry of Magic. In particular, the people that fight the Dark Wizards, like that group of wizards, right? Give me a weekly show about tying in like a bigger theme. Voldemort's gone. All the dark wizards of England, they're trying to create another dark lord. Maybe Voldemort's gone, so we're done with Voldemort. But maybe they're all getting together in secret because they realize we need a leader because none of us are really smart. So let's figure out a way to bring a dark lord back, and the Ministry of Magic hunting those folks down and bringing those people to justice. Like, I think that's a really intriguing idea. I like that idea. Maybe it's a grown-up Harry Potter. Maybe it's Harry Potter leads that because that was his ultimate career goal, was to be I forgot what they called it. It's an actual name. It's an actual name for that. But
I thought she was going that route in like later books, or they were doing a movie kind of based off of that.
Well, I know there's a play, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. They did a play, and of course they did Fantastical Beasts and Where to Find Them. They did that, but it's never and that's new Scaramandra, whatever his name is. He's he's an expert in like all things weird and dark, but not this is going back before Harry Potter, and they're trying to hunt down the original Dark Wizard.
Yeah,
It's also leaving my mind right now.
right.
I know these people and these characters, but
Right. Isn't there a school in America?
I do not know. That would be very interesting. So there was no in the fourth movie, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. You know, all the magical schools came together. There was no American school, right? You had like the school from like Bulgaria or Russia. You had the school from France. And of course, you had the Wizards of England. I know America. But that would be
That's kind of like the World Cup. You know, we probably ain't qualify.
We ain't qualify. Yeah, we suck. But that would be. You can have a wider universe in England, have a wider universe in the United States.
Yeah,
and you know, it's kind of like the kind of like the way the gates work in damn it, the movie, the Marvel movie. Huh?
What are you talking? Gates? What are you talking about?
Not the Sanctums. I'm sorry, the Sanctums in Doctor Strange, right?
Right.
Every major landform has an inner sanctum, right? So it would make sense for America to have its own school of witches free, but I'm sure it's probably ran by like ragtag migrant crew, and they're teaching all kinds of stupid ass.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind. Look, we got the hillbilly down south. We got the uppities in the northeast. We got the wild childs in the Midwest, and then we just got the I don't care school out in the California area. I'd be down with that.
Yeah.
If
you go to school out west, you care about like weed, trees, flowers. You know, you
they're all herbologists or whatever.
You come down south with real pro gun wizards. Like we really like ones. Like we do some incredible things. You come down south, man. We do some wild shit with a wand, dog. You ain't never do this. Check this out.
Don't even use wands. We just like hollow out a tree trunk.
We just do crazy stuff with them.
Yeah. Like, I'd be down to see that.
Yeah, you got the East Coast elites. They're all about like zero emissions wands. Like their wands don't shoot out flame and fire and smoke. You know, they got zero carb, zero
incandescent lights and all that.
Yeah.
Like I could light this fire, but it's gonna take a while to heat up. You know.
Yeah,
if I don't use my wand fast enough, you won't hear it make a noise
won't hear it make a noise, and dope. Yeah. But those are my ideas, man. If I really had to pick one, it's the Amazonians, simply because the view that the damn Warner Brothers and DC gave us into that first encounter with Darkseid. That was such an intriguing view with the Amazonians teaming up with other, gods of mythical lore, and like other Green Lanterns and stuff like that. That was such an intriguing view that it made me want to see more. So I would have to pick one though. It would be the Amazonians.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them sound dope. I never finished the Harry Potter books, and I didn't finish the movies. I don't know why.
Where'd you stop?
Huh? Book 5, halfway through book 5.
Buddy.
Man, but look, I read Goblet of Fire like 8 times, man. That's my favorite.
The best one. I love it.
Exactly.
Well, I actually think the best one is Half-Blood Prince. But Goblet of Fire, oh man, Goblet of Fire is really good. Yeah, see, I read all those books in Iraq. My wife, she was a big Harry Potter fan. She just kept insisting, and of course, it was in the pop culture by then. So she sent them to me in the trunk, and I read them all, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, but Goblet of Fire is a really fun read, man. Yeah. I tell adults all the time, if you want to get into Harry Potter, start with book 4. Start with Goblet of Fire, because it'll get you addicted to like the world, and then it's okay to work your way back. You can go to 1 if you want to, and then 2, and
Yeah, I need to finish.
That's what I did. I started with Goblet of Fire, and I got addicted from that.
Right. You ever try reading Lord of the Rings?
No.
Man, I tried. Look, ain't English, man. Look.
It's dry, dog. It's dry, dog. I have to answer your question. I have tried, and I put it down very promptly. It is like old world English. Tolkien is a master of building a world. But dog, it's so much. It's intimidating to look at that damn book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried, and I'm like, am I supposed to sing these parts? Where it's like,
Well,
I'm good. I was
so
watching.
you know Tolkien's backstory, right? He
No.
created Lord of the Rings based off his experiences in World War One.
Oh,
He was involved in trench warfare in World War One. And
yeah.
some of the horrific images that he described were from like real life things that he saw in trench warfare. Because you know, I believe he fought on the Western Front in Europe. And they were doing a lot of he was involved, I believe, in the heavy, one particular battle, especially where I believe England and France were just shelling the hell out of the battlefield.
Yeah.
And what happened with that was when you obviously you shell all this land, you create these deep pockets and these deep, you create these deep holes and craters inside the earth. And then when it would rain, all of that would fill up with water. So all the dead soldiers would like float in that nasty water. It smelled like death. Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking disturbing as fuck, man. But that's where that's kind of like a lot of his imagery came from what he saw in World War One.
I thought one woman shows up, walks across the field, and kills Ares, and then everybody becomes.
It didn't happen like that. A cool song comes on, she dishes out the lasso of truth, and she's like, "You tell me what your name is." Like, nah, it
that's
wasn't
no
fantastic.
man's land. I am no man.
Hey, that's no man's land. Don't go in there. That's where you go to die. Yeah, well, I'm not a man. I'm actually a Wonder Woman. Nah, it didn't happen like that.
Oh man.
Hey kids, for all the kids watching the podcast, it's called No Man Land for a reason. Okay, you don't go in there. All right, it's literally trench warfare. Trench on this side, trench on this side, and y'all just holding each other to a stalemate. You take ass in the middle, you're dead. Hell, you're in your bunker, you're dead. Oh man, y'all dead. War one was terrible.
Yeah, man.
War one was awful. It's awful.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been alive.
War 1 and 2 were pretty bad. I mean,
two was bad too, but goddamn, man, the trench warfare of World War One, that was evil shit, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't really name a good war. So
well, that's right. Hey, look, there's no good wars, but just the idea of standing in front of your enemy, maybe 50 meters out, and just shooting at each other, like that's fucking insane. That's fucking fucking crazy.
Yeah. I'll just say that. Yeah, that's before technology took off, and then stuff got real weird.
Then we found real creative ways to kill each other. Shit got dope. Let me tell you what, son. Next is gonna be robots. Have you heard about the robot that can feed off of human flesh?
Oh man, have you got a PlayStation?
I don't have any.
Oh man, if you ever get a chance to play Horizon Zero Dawn, you gotta play that, man. That's basically. Well, I kind of ruined it, but that's basically so it's a post-apocalyptic world where animals are mixed with like machine animals for whatever reason, and the reason it's post-apocalyptic is because some douchebag was like, "Oh, look, here's an AI system that feeds off of biomass." So
biomass, well, that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Yeah, and it's like, and then it's like, oh, I can eat this and just do whatever, so I'm gonna just kill everybody. I'm a spoiler alert, since you probably never played it. It kills everybody. It kills all humans. All humans die, but you don't figure this out to like 3/4 way of the game because you are human.
Yeah.
But then you find out that the plan or the Horizon Zero Dawn was a plan where basically we're going to lock all these embryos and all this stuff stasis, and then years later we calculate that all humans and there's no more biomass to eat is dead. It'll open back up, and then humans can start coming back out. And it's one of the best games ever played.
A great reset sort of situation.
Basically that's it.
That's a dark ass view of human existence.
Oh man, it's so damn dark because
you were just the king of bringing me down, sir. Jesus.
I'm sorry, but it's a great game. It's fantastic. I
don't think I want to play that game. That sounds depressing.
I mean, you don't find out till later on, but it's
I'm dead.
It's good. It's great. I'm waiting for the sequel, but yeah.
Everything disapproves.
Look, Ultron was doing the same thing. I'm just saying that's your boy. So
I think it was gonna do a little quicker than that.
Yeah.
Ultron's very efficient, man. A robot. I'm y'all out of here tonight, Jack. Check this out. Once this hit, y'all out of here. Don't worry about it. Love the one.
I'm not a fan of that movie. I think.
Well, yeah, that movie. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one now. That's why I think we said Ultron because that movie was kind of incoherent. Like we were on, I like all of the Marvel movies for the most part, but that one right there in particular stands out as being like incoherent.
Yeah,
like it was just all kind of all over the place.
Yeah, you can't call a period in time and age if it took the span of 3 days. It's like
you can't call the Age of Ultron. It was 2 days.
Yeah, and then like half the world didn't even know what's going on.
Yeah,
like he tried to do what in what country? Where's that located?
Yeah,
Kardashian is on. Put that on. Like, come on, like.
Look, the Lakers.
Age of Ultron was a big deal.
Did the thing hit? It didn't hit. All right, cool. LeBron, let's get it.
Right, no games were canceled or anything like that.
Yeah. Life goes on. Yeah.
Tony Stark built the what? And the Ding built the who? Oh man, look, SpongeBob marathon coming on, so we need to wrap this up.
I gotta watch a regular show, Jack. I ain't got time to think about no meteors. Look, that was my whole thing I did with the Chinese rocket that was coming back down. It's coming back down. Well, like we say in Iraq, you can hear it coming good. Don't worry about it.
Right. Yeah.
You still talking? Well, you alive.
You remember back in the day when debris used to come down and Taco Bell would put a big target somewhere in America, like, oh, if it hits here, it's free tacos for everybody, knowing damn well it wasn't gonna hit anywhere near it. Like, come on.
Look, that's how I got a free trip to Guam. All right, Kim Jong was like, listen, I'm about to blow Guam out the water. And everybody's like, oh, man, you heard what he said? The government looked for any reason to use some weapons. Hey, man, we about to deploy to Guam with all our interballistic missiles, and we're going to be ready for him. Knowing damn well he ain't doing nothing. Knowing damn well he got an arm. He got an arm like, rookie year Josh Allen. Motherfucker might go far. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going to get where he wanted to. No, it's fine.
Nah, yeah, Yeah.
Because
look, if Rodman can go over there and be cool, I'm not worried about it.
You say what?
If Rodman can go over there and be cool with him, I'm not too worried about
it. Yeah, North Korea.
Yeah.
They said North Korea gonna hack us too. You don't know that. They're gonna hack us. That's the next. They're gonna hack all the infrastructure and cause food shortages and gas shortages. They hacked Colonial Pipeline, North Korea. Or Saudi Arabia.
Only reason that was a problem because people panicked, started putting fuel in Tupperware boxes and stuff like that.
I know.
That's just people.
Yeah. Well, that's always gonna be us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Until the aliens come and say, hey, y'all need to get y'all stuff together.
Up out of here. I'm ready for the UFOs to show up. I am.
You're already here, apparently.
Yeah. Just make yourself known, man. Let's get this thing started, bro.
Oh no, we a TV show to them.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm listen, and people think I'm cynical, but I'll let you know a little something. Here's my worldview. If God is real, I'm not a very religious man, but if he's real, I think we're like an ant farm. And he's sitting back on the sofa like, wow, this is incredible.
Like, man, I did that. I made it. No.
He's like the fucking guy. He's like in the cartoon. You seen Solar Opposites?
No, not yet.
No, you should, because Yummy the alien Yummy builds a human ant farm, and they build this society inside this ant farm, and shit gets wild, bro. You should just watch it. I think if he's real, he's like a dude with an ant farm. He's like, this is fucking incredible. Like, he just built himself the most entertaining piece of thing he could ever build. He's like, yo, this is dope. These motherfuckers are crazy.
Like, look, man, these dinosaurs are born, but these right here,
these motherfuckers right here, yeah. Look,
you're probably like, man, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm gonna have to try something. Hold on now, what they doing with that?
What y'all doing?
Oh, in my name, you say, huh? Okay.
You doing what in my name?
Over there?
I said what? Wait a minute. I said I was gonna usher you in the wetland, and that you have the right to kill anybody on it.
Jesus, come look at this.
Jesus.
You were just there, right?
Guess what they said? You said.
They say your birthday's in December now. Ain't that some good? Like,
Guess what the motherfucker said I said to do if somebody was gay. You couldn't believe what they said. I said somebody should do if you saw a gay person. It's incredible. I never said none of this, but I'm gonna say I'm an impartial referee here. All right. Have fun. Blow yourselves up.
I wonder what God's book club would be like. All right.
The greatest treasures I've ever known a man, bro.
And then like how long would it take them to get to the Bible? Like, all right, we're gonna read this one called the Bible.
Yeah, we're gonna read something called the Bible.
Hold on a second.
What's this? In the beginning, what? It took me 7 days.
7 days.
Yeah.
They can't put that many animals on a boat. Like, hold on a second.
Wait a minute. I told that guy to kill his family as a goof.
Oh man, this is our last podcast. They're coming for us.
But just imagine so you don't watch Supernatural. So this ain't really a spoiler, but in the Supernatural universe, that's really what God is. God's an overzealous author that likes to write human stories about like the human condition.
Right.
And he likes watching us fuck each other over. That feels kind of on the nose to me. I'm just like, I did what? When you brought the first slaves in on a ship called Jesus. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Why did you do that? Fucking incredible. It's incredible.
Man, look, I'm sure up there it's a very scarce place. Not a lot of people probably up there.
It's not a lot of people, man. So you gotta keep yourself entertained with what we got going on down here.
And Jesus made it up there, and God was like, look, we know how children are made.
I'm surprised this motherfucker lasts longer than it has. Okay, this is wild. Do you know the motherfuckers make something called shoes? It takes them about $3 to make, but they put a jumping man dude on it, and they charge another $200 for them same shoes. And the shoes were made by a slave. Do you understand this? Yeah. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Earth, did you know I gave them a planet that was 70% water? And in the year 2021, they're going to convince people there's a water shortage.
Man, look, Buddy's like, they said, what's it called? HIV. How did I make that one? No?
Make that?
Someone banged the who?
You did what? To what?
Oh, hold on now. According to the book that I supposedly wrote.
Hey man, I thought you said I loved y'all. But damn.
Oh man. That'd be an interesting conversation.
This is the last podcast.
Hey Lucifer, come check this shit out.
Lucifer.
Come on back up there.
I know I sent you down there. Come on, man. All right. I didn't get your TV down there. They ain't sent you your TV yet? Shit.
Goose,
come up here and watch it.
Goose, you're on this episode. Don't get holding.
Hey, them motherfuckers blame everything on you, dog. Let me tell you what. Lucifer, you are a star. Everything them motherfuckers do, they say you made them do it. So you are incredible.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting show as well.
Human beings are the greatest TV show on earth. If you're an impartial viewer, this is fucking incredible.
Yeah, like, I mean, look, it'd be nice to get paid as an actor. I think I'm doing my job pretty well. But
I think I'm doing my job pretty well too, Lord. It would be nice if you paid me a little bit, or a little bit of change.
Oh,
my part. Donald Trump should be the fucking highest paid man. Well, he is apparently. Maybe not. He should be a very well compensated man. Okay.
Well, look, we appreciate y'all sticking with us for this long. It was a good run. I think the Vatican's knocking at my
Lucifer and Adolf on the sofa like, this is crazy. It got crazy. I thought this is crazy. Yeah.
Man. Yeah. So you named 3 great shows that I watched them all. Let's give us a call. We got stuff for days.
Rad.
Yeah. But unless you got anything else to add?
I do not, but I do have something to say. We would like for you guys, if you guys are watching this channel, I would like personally for you guys to start leaving comments underneath the YouTube channel in the YouTube comment section, because I want to start taking some of that stuff and either entertaining questions or answering questions. Even if you want to leave a message like, fucking Crandall's a douchebag, I can take it. I can deal with that. Yeah. But please comment on this stuff, man. Give us some feedback. I'll enjoy it either way. If it's positive or negative, I'll laugh because whatever. If you got questions, if you got things you want us to talk about, put that in there. And soon what I'll do, I'll create a Gmail account and I'll direct all questions there. So if you have questions for us, you can either email us or put it on the YouTube channel, and we'll keep it pushing like that. Yep. We got to start we talked about earlier. The guy that actually puts this together for us. So me and you, we get on here, we talk our talk. But we got producer Scotty, and give Scotty props, man. He's getting better and better at adding music, adding graphics. So we're just getting started, man. We're in the infancy, so we're still feeling our way through, trying to figure out what we want to be. But producer Scotty makes a lot of it possible because we up here, talking that talk, being super blasphemous, and we need somebody to help put it together and to make it an actual thing and to put it out there in the world, man. And that's Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty, you dragging me down with you, man.
I'm bringing you down. We going together. I mean, listen.
Look, all I'm saying, we get there. Don't be surprised if I got a reserved seat. Oh, you came back, huh? I know you're gonna change all of a sudden.
Oh man. We all I got your seat. Oh, who's that? Oh yeah, my man, you in 4B. Yeah.
Oh man, now you come to the front of the line. Come on,
you behind Stalin. Oh shit.
Damn, come on, man.
Stalin? Can you at least put me behind somebody else black? I don't know, Gaddafi. Damn.
Jeez.
Section. This is bullshit.
That was my fault. We had stopped talking about it. I brought it back. So that's my fault.
I'm gonna take it there every time, bro.
It was over.
But hey, that's all I got. All
right. Well, appreciate it, y'all. Big up to Scotty. Remember, Opinionated Faxx, our main sports talk. Please join in, listen to us, watch us. Add anything, comments. We're looking for all that. We're always looking for ways to entertain y'all better, legally anyway. So
legally. I'll do some illegal shit getting me up on some other channels.
Say that for the email.
Yeah, so for the email, you gonna do.
Yeah, that might have to be a Hotmail account.
Y'all get to me.
All right, y'all take it.
Subscribe and share, man. That's it. Like, subscribe, share.
Absolutely. Take it easy.
All right, man.